All right. Just confirm for me that you can hear me in the chat. So today I would just want to share about how your social media algorithms work, because most of us I know are building through social media. So this is something that I've been doing some research on. I've been trying to grow my platform so that I can be able to reach more people. So I'll just share a few tips of what I've learned in the process of doing my research in terms of growing on social media. Some of the stuff you might already know. Hopefully you will learn something new. I see no one has typed in the chat, so I'm not sure if you can hear me, but I hope that you do, because I will still continue. So the first thing is, what is an algorithm? So this is what decides the content that people are going to see. And it looks at what keeps users engaged longer, and it decides the relevant content to show to people. So when you are posting, the algorithm is the system or the mechanism that decides, okay, this post, I'm going to show it to this type of people, or this post is engaging people, or it's relevant content, then it pushes your content out. It also works the other way. So it picks up also on the things that you yourself like, and then it shows you more of that content on your page. So we just want to go through how you can train your algorithm to then push your content out more. So the first thing is, what does the algorithm look for? Number one is it looks for engagement. It looks at when you post, are people liking? Are people commenting? Are people sharing? So engagement is very key in terms of whether your posts are going to be reaching more people or not. It also looks at how long do people spend watching your videos. So, when someone is scrolling and they come across your video, do they keep watching, or do they just quickly scroll up? It looks at, have people saved or shared your video? People that download your video or that share your video with other people. And it looks at how consistently are you posting. So these are the four things that the algorithm looks for. If you post and people engage, but you're not posting consistently, it means you're missing the mark. So you have to try and tick all the four boxes. Yes, you post engaging content, but do it consistently so that the system will then push out your posts to even more people. So those are the four things that the algorithm looks at. And what it does once you make a post, there is a test that your post goes through. So if you post something, the system will show your post to few people, and then it's looking at these people. Do they engage? Do they like your posts? Do they reshare your post? So when the system figures out, oh, Heather has made a post and we've shown it, I'll just give an example. Maybe Heather has made a post, we've shown it to 10 people, and out of the 10 people, maybe 5 people have liked the post. The system will then push it out to reach more people because it shows that people are interested in your content. So the first 1 to 2 hours of you posting matter, because it's what will determine whether your post is going to reach more people or not. So that also means the timing of your posting as well is very important. So if you post at midnight and most of your followers are sleeping, then you make a post, no one likes, no one comments, no one views in the first 2 hours, it means your video, there are high chances that it won't be pushed out to reach more people, because the system is going to assume that people are not interested in your content. So always know that when you post something, it's going to go through that first test where the system pushes out to a small audience, and then they look at how is the engagement. If the engagement is good, then your post is going to reach more people. So make sure that you're posting at the right times, because the first 2 hours of you posting actually make a lot of difference. Okay, let me know in the chat if you can hear me. I know my voice is a bit hoarse, but I hope that you are able to hear me. And in terms of engagement, what does the system look at? Remember, I just said it looks at likes, comments, saves, and shares. So this is the ranking in terms of importance. It looks at sharing, because sharing is when I watch Heather's video and I share it with someone else to go and watch it, or I share it on my feed. So it means the post is being distributed, which means then the Facebook can also promote it. They look at saves, people that have downloaded or saved if it's a picture, and then they look at the comments and the likes. So we're going to look at that in a bit more detail, but this is sort of like the order of preference. So sometimes you are looking for 100 likes. The likes might not be as important as how many people have shared the video, how many people have saved, and the comments, which makes it very important for you to also, respond to comments as well. But what type of content does the algorithm push? These are the 4 types of content, and I think we always talk about this, or I always talk about this in the 5 a.m. session. In everywhere else from other leaders, I'm sure you would have heard this. When you post your content must be relatable. So it has to be something that people can connect and relate to, because for them to comment, to share, to like, it means they have related to the post. That's why we had a training the other day where we were talking about how do you share your story and relate it to your product and relate it to the business opportunity. So you have to be posting relatable content, stuff that people can relate to. It has to be educational, which means maybe you are educating people on the business itself, or you are educating them on the products that you are promoting. So it's not just about doing a video of yourself dancing with aloe vera, but you must have other videos where you are actually sharing information about what are the benefits of taking the aloe vera gel, what ingredients are in your product and how do they help the other person. So your content mustn't just be relatable, it must be educational. Then you should also have entertaining content. So sometimes when you are so serious on your platform, you lose following, because once in a while people want to laugh, people want to have fun. Maybe you can then have those dancing videos with the product, so you have like a joke of some sort that you are posting so that people remain connected to your page. And lastly, your content must be short and clear. Sometimes when you post I've seen FBOs where they just take this 5-10 minute video and you just go post it on your social media. And remember, the algorithm is looking at, are people watching the video? So imagine if you post a 5-minute video and someone opens the video and 5 seconds in, they're like, oh, this is forever. Then they scroll up. In terms of percentage, people are only watching 5 seconds out of 5 minutes, then your post doesn't perform as well compared to if you do a 15-second video. Even if someone watches for 5 seconds, that is 30% already. So it's like, oh, okay, seems like people are watching this video, let's promote it. But if your videos are too long, sometimes you don't then get the engagement. Yes, the educational videos, they are going to be a little bit longer because you are explaining. But for me, when I do the educational videos, I kept it at least 1 minute, 30 seconds, so that it's not like a whole 5 hours or 5 minutes of me talking. If you want to do a long video, maybe consider doing a live where you just, turn the camera on and start talking about a certain product. But in terms of posting, and you want to reach more people, then your content must be short and it must be clear. What is it that you are promoting? It must be clear. What is it that you want the person to do after they have watched the video, the reel, whatever the case is, because the watch time is king. Like I said, you need to have a good proportion of the video being watched, and the first 3 seconds always matter. The first 3 seconds are what determine whether the person is going to continue watching the video or not. So in those first 3 seconds, you need to start with something that is like going to catch the attention of of the viewer of the video that you are posting. So I've seen a lot of people, they just start already explaining aloe vera. The moment someone sees that, hey, this is just aloe vera, then they swipe up. But if you start with something like, are you struggling with fatigue? Now someone is interested. They want to know what is it that you want to talk about, those kind of things. So the first 3 seconds are the ones that are going to hook the audience into, paying attention to what you are posting. So make sure you start with a strong hook and try to keep the attention until the end. The more people watch your video to the end, the more it's going to perform well on whatever platform you will have posted it. So that's why I was saying keep your content short, because chances are someone can watch a full 15-second video. But if it's too long, someone will get tired along the way. Then it looks like people are not interested in your content. And then post content that is rewatchable. Like, have you ever come across, just let me know in the chat, have you ever come across a video and then you watch it and then you want to watch it again? And sometimes you even watch it 3 times. So that's what we mean about rewatchable content. It's like people can't get enough of watching the video that you would have posted. Okay. Okay, so that's what we mean when we say rewatchable content. And then, like I said, it has to also be consistent. So it can be today you post a very nice video, it performs very well, and then you are quiet for the next 1 or 2 weeks. So consistency matters over perfection. You have to show up regularly and post. Just recently, I've started posting at least 3 videos a day. And I'm saying that the more people are starting to see me regularly posting videos, they are also starting to follow, they are starting to like, they are starting to inquire about the product. So you have to be consistent with your posting. And when you post consistently, it builds trust with your audience because they get to see you. And one thing that I've actually learned recently is when you are posting, don't just post like videos where you just put the sound and you are not speaking, because sometimes then your page ends up looking like a scam. Those pages where you hardly see the face of the person, you hardly see them talking. It's like they're just taking videos somewhere and throwing them on their page to attract people. Then people are a bit skeptical about about like following you or buying the products because they are not sure is this a real person or not. So to build trust with your audience, you also need to do videos where it's actually your voice and you are talking instead of just doing voiceovers on videos. Have the camera actually face you and then you speak to the camera because people relate more and they feel like they know you when they get to see you talking to them. So try and do more videos like that because they build trust with your audience. Okay. And the more you post, the momentum it creates growth. If you give yourself a target of I have to post 3 videos a day, it challenges you even as an individual because now you realize I have to learn more about the products because if I'm going to do a video, I need to understand what am I going to say. And I can't always talk about aloe vera gel every day. Let me learn a new product that I can explain and things like that. So you will actually be creating momentum that is helping you to grow as a business owner and as an FBO. Okay. So then the common mistakes that people make when they are posting we don't put call to action. So sometimes you do a very nice video, it performs very well, but you forgot to put a call to action. You forgot to add something like if you're interested in the products, get in touch to place your order or contact me for venue details if you want to join or what. You know, that call to action of what is it that you want the person to do after watching the video. Because if you make a nice video and it performs so well, if there is no call to action, people just watch, they like, they comment sometimes, and then they just move on. They don't do anything further than that. So always when you are posting, have a call to action. What is it that you want the person to do after they've watched your video or after they've gone through whatever it is that you have posted? And another mistake that we make is we start our videos so low. You know, hi, I'm Heather, I'm a mother of 3, and I'm what? And you're like telling your whole life story. Already people get bored at the start of the video. They don't get to reach the end. So don't start weak. Start with a strong hook, something that is going to hook the audience into watching your video. And another mistake, like I said, is inconsistency, where you are not posting regularly. We see you this week, next week, you disappear. So make sure that your posting is consistent. I'm getting a notification that my internet is unstable. Just let me know if you can still hear me. And another mistake is we ignore comments because comments are engagement. You have to reply to each and every comment. The more you reply, you are training the system that this is not just a robot that is posting. You are someone who actually engages with your audience. So they will push your videos out even more and you will get even more engagement because you comment, you reply to comments. Don't be a celebrity when you're on social media like Abu Beyonce who just don't reply to comments. Don't be that person. You are a business owner, you are building your business. Reply to comments. Even if it's something that you feel like this is so, I've already explained it in the video. Why are they commenting, asking me what are the benefits? Still reply. Even if it's just a hi, reply. Even if they just send a smiley face, reply with your own smiley face. So don't ignore the comments that are on your posts. Hmm. So in summary, what are we saying? If you want to maximize your reach, you need to post when your audience is active. Because remember, we said the first 1 to 2 hours matter. So you have to understand the people that follow you, when are they online? And that you can see if you go on your analytics. We did a training on that last time where you go on your analytics. It shows you who are the type of people that follow you, what times are they online, and all of that. Then you know, okay, my followers are mostly online at 8 p.m. So you know that at 8 p.m. or around that time, maybe like you post about 3 videos at different intervals, because then the people are online, they're able to see it same time and like and share and post. So post when your audience is active, because if you post when they are offline and they don't interact, then your video doesn't go out. Reply to comments quickly, use strong hooks, add a call to action. I love this one. Use 3 to 5 hashtags. So always look for the trending hashtags or the trending topics and create a hashtag around that, so that more people are also able to see your videos when people are searching current affairs. So let's say like the issue that was happening with America and Iran, there were a lot of hashtags about that. If you add hashtags related to that on your post, or you make your content to align with things like that, you will see that you get more viewing, because everyone who's on social media will be searching what is happening in US and Iran and whatever, and your post will keep coming up. So use the hashtags, post consistently. So educate, inspire, and then engage with your audience. I think this is my last slide. So the algorithm works with your consistency. So master it so that you are able to grow. I think that is all I wanted to say today. I'm going to open up the platform to those that want to make a comment, ask a question, add a tip. You are welcome to do so. You can just share with us what you've learned